welcome to Manningtree Park on a lovely sunny spring afternoon.
Yes, I don't mind doing ATB-TV out here, Liz. We've had an interesting morning out here. Had Bruno here photographing the yearlings, 9 of our homebreds, and that was interesting to say the least. They don't sort of all stand up straight and proper and ready for the camera at the moment.
Like photographing children, I think.
A lot of hard work between Linda and Greg and Aidan and Bruno, and we got them all done. So
team did a wonderful job.
Yeah.
We've got some nice video footage, I believe.
Beautiful video footage. So we'll, over the next 2 or 3 weeks, we'll have all those up on our site, and there'll be shares available in them. And yeah, some really nice little yearlings out there.
Some very interesting packages there.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, some well-bred stuff.
Lovely.
We've had a good week, Liz.
Yes, we had a bit of a super Saturday, didn't we, Pete?
Yeah, 4 or 5 stage Saturday, and we found a couple of winners, which was marvellous.
Yes. She's our star, having her first run for the Tony Gollan stable, and absolutely blitzed it. Came out and won very convincingly.
Little rocket, Liz.
She's looking very promising, isn't she?
Tony's always had a nice opinion of her, especially this prep where she's really gathered momentum, and she jumped, sat outside the leader, and gave him windburn in the home straight.
Which pretty much qualifies her for the Magic Millions Classic in January. So, yeah, great start to her career.
$60,000 buy. She's picked up $40,000 in her first at her first race start.
Yes,
So, exciting times there, and definitely exciting times for January. May have one more run prior. Is that the go next weekend?
Yes, the plan is Saturday week at Eagle Farm.
And then put her in cotton wool.
Wrap her up till January.
Beautiful. Yeah, that was a great start.
Then we had Dorservist at Pakenham.
Yeah,
after a run of seconds, finally broke through.
It's a bit of a bittersweet, this one, because we found out today that he's does a knee chip or something.
Yeah, chipped the same knee that he injured previously, so I think it's pretty much time to retire for Dorservist. He's been a lot of fun and always tried hard. We had so many seconds, couldn't get a few more runs on the
I suppose
on the board.
Hindsight now, it's lovely that he stuck his nose out on the line
and finished
last weekend and finished with a win. I think a couple of wins in 6 seconds from 14 to 15 starts. He certainly was an honest horse.
Yeah, great bread and butter horse.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of fun with him. So then also on Saturday we had Sovereign Wealth ran quite a nice third at Kembla Grange.
Yeah, horse just looked like she needs a further trip. She was had a lovely run. The winner looks a smart horse, Chris Wallace. So you go to the bush and you think you can pick up these races with maidens, but you can always strike a Chris Waller horse around Sydney. But she got to the line. She looked like she was going to struggle to run 4th or 5th, but the last 100 she really pushed through. So I think the Snowdens said straight after that we'll find a race about 200 metres further.
Just about ready to
win.
Oh, there you go. There's a tip for punters.
Yep.
Morphettville.
My obsession. Yeah.
That was a horrible race. I don't know. Did you watch it?
Looked good early, which was
it was
then
horrible to watch.
she sort of found trouble.
Everywhere, over-raced, got caught wide, you name it, it went wrong.
And then the winner knocked her out of the road,
and
then another one decided to want to sort of tighten her up. And
knocked her around the straight.
Harry mentioned that her work was good late, and the interference probably cost him a length or 2. He says, a bit of a catch-22 because she is a fairly hard sort of going horse, but he was sort of thinking that maybe, the way she finished off, she could get to 1800. So a few decisions to be made there by the stable to see what we do. But she wasn't disgraced, but it's just a pity when you take them so far because you don't get the luck you want.
I'm glad I cancelled my flight.
Anyway, but...
right. So then overseas at about 2 a.m.
For the people of my obsession, you've got nothing to worry
about when you hear this one. So Seismos,
3,600 metre race, Liz.
Ran second.
Yeah, without a jockey.
Without a jockey on his back. After about 200, I think he flipped the jockey off and...
careered around for the next 3,400 without a pilot. And
I think we should still get prize money The horse had to do it all without a jockey.
Why would we get that photo put up on the wall? There was 36 horses, or 34 horses in that race, Liz.
Yes, and we thought we were drawn badly till we saw the favourite was coming out of 28 or something, so we thought we were a bit of a chance.
And obviously the owners know that there's been a transfer trainer there.
Yes.
And I can't think of the chap's name. It's in Germany. Do you know the name?
You can look that up and put it up on the screen. How silly do we look?
It's not Adolf anyway.
It's not Andreas.
No. So we're just hopeful.
One of our German friends.
Yeah, hopefully we can find suitable tracks. It's just been nothing but bad luck at the last 3 or 4 starts
Just
with
seems to have completely lost the way with its campaign this time in. So
we'll see what happens there with him.
Yeah, so
Monday never got much better, Liz.
No.
Zoomsday, he just didn't go at all.
Horrible. So, yes, he just didn't want to be there, did he?
No, didn't want to go. So
the synthetic, do you think?
Oh, look, he ran too good at Cassinan on the turf for you not to think it isn't the synthetic. Some just hate it.
That's right.
And I hope that's the case because his run at Cassinan was good to run fourth.
And
so
that was pretty ordinary, the package.
You can bet one thing, he won't be going back to synthetic. So we'll find out. If he goes ordinary on the grass, we might be in trouble. But I rule a line through that run. And obviously the other runner there was Karaga Nair, and we've also found out that he's got a couple of little issues.
Yes, Michael Walker's got off again and said he still thought there was a bit of a noise in his wind. I've had him scoped and he does have a bit of a wind issue there, so that'll be addressed. And he'll be right next year.
He might lose...
and he's also going to lose 2 stone while he's
a
out.
couple of plums while he's at it.
We're going to do both, the front end and the back end.
He'd be thinking this racing game's a real shittable thing next week or 2.
So yeah, we might as well get a bit of bulk discount from the vet and get it all sorted out while he's out.
So, I mean, he's got enormous ability, so we can just hope that... and David Hayes mentioned that the little lot, they're really successful now. So
they're just so easy. They used to be quite an invasive procedure, but apparently much quicker recovery time.
And that's right, they don't need much time out. So
no, it's just a very straightforward issue. So righto, then Tuesday.
And it didn't get much better, Liz.
And we should have started the other way, worked our way backwards.
Poor Maple's Image just got bogged. Basically, what Jack Hill said. He said he couldn't get a gauge on him, just for the mere fact that he didn't handle the ground. And I did actually contact Jack the next day just because we put the tongue tie on and there was a couple of little issues with his breeding, but he said he felt fine in that area.
Yes.
But until we actually do get him to exert himself on a decent track, we'll probably need to see another run.
Until then, right?
So we'll get him on some firm going, and it's just been... That's been the story of the month with some of our horses.
Yes.
Either if they haven't got a run, they've drawn bad, they haven't handled the wet, or have had abandoned meetings. So you need to get some continuity in some of your horses to get an idea, and we haven't been able to get it.
That's right. Spring in Victoria. Yes. Right, so upcoming runners.
Yes.
And tomorrow you're off to Donald.
Up to Donald?
3 runners.
Yes.
How do you think our approach is going to go with Dean Yindle on board?
She was one of those ones where she needed to go to the paddock and build up. Yeah. She has been trialling okay. Probably, I mean, I know Weary said he wanted to kick her off. Ideal would have been 1,300 or 1,400. But 1,200, look, whatever she does, she's going to improve on. But she is a much stronger filly.
Yep.
And she has been working well. So we're going to have a track tomorrow. They're about a 5 or 6. So, they're going to be on top of the ground a bit. I expect her to run really well. Actually, all 3 of our runners up there. We've got Silver Stratum. I'll jump the gun here. He's another that should run well first up.
Unbiased opinion.
The hat's come out of the cupboard. And he's obviously a horse with good ability, and I think last start in town he ran 4th.
I put in some
so you'd expect this is that run and that race at Sander and the horses he's running against tomorrow, it's chalk and cheese. Yes. But he's not going to be wound up, but you expect him fresh to run a nice race, and it wouldn't surprise me if he figured right in the money. And
Savoir Spirit as well.
Yeah, she's one that she needs to show us something, but I think out to the 2,000, this is her chance to, figure amongst the money, I reckon.
Yeah. I mean, the breeding would suggest.
Exactly.
She's always been looking for these.
And she's been at Geelong, so they've been a lot tougher. We're going to a Friday, Donald, 2,000 metres. She has drawn wide, but it's not going to matter too much over 2,000 metres. She'll just settle where she's comfortable, and hopefully Harry can get her into the race around about the half mile, and hopefully her pedigree can kick in.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Righto, then Saturday, we're all over the place again. We've got a 3-state
Yes.
day on Saturday, so we'll start with Cullinan at Avoca.
Yeah, at this stage I'm supposedly going. It's a mile race. We've got Declan Bates on, who's, for those who don't know, he's based at Warrnambool, does a lot of riding for Simon Wilde and Aaron Purcell down there, so more than capable. The jocks have been spread a bit because we've got 3 or 4 meetings.
Yeah,
so
a lot of racing on now.
we're not sort of getting our normal riders as such out in the bush. He's been probably, a horse hasn't been suited by the wet, so we're probably going to find him on a reasonable surface, so he probably needs to be finishing top 3, Liz, I would say.
I'd say to Avoca.
At a non-tab meeting.
Yeah. All right, then also Bendigo, a couple of runners. We've got Licorice Bullet and Stringer Bell.
2 good chances.
My word.
2 very good chances. Licorice Bullet benchmark 64-1100 with Johnny Allen on both of those horses. So we've got we're blessed with the weird stable. You can get all the good jockeys go to Melbourne, but you still got Johnny that can ride in the bush.
Not a bad second stringer, is it?
I mean, he's a Group 1 winning rider now.
That's right, Michael
as
said
a jumps jockey.
Yeah.
And he'll give both those every chance. Stringer Bell's drawn a little wide, but out to the 1300, I don't mind if we can.
And Bendigo, I don't think it's such a concern.
You
really, a little bit wide.
No, because you've got a huge straight.
Yeah,
and
plenty of time.
really, there's only one turn from the 1300,
Yeah,
so you got that huge run down the back.
Track,
I'd be saying both those horses are a great each way chance. Yep. So
maybe I'll go to Bendigo.
Yeah, go there.
You can have a vote.
Go there and grab all the trophies, Liz.
No, it never works out that way.
No.
The way we call it. Right, then we've got a Basso.
Yep. In Perth.
Over at Perth.
At Ascot, yeah. Well, obviously he missed out on a run at Bunbury because it got flooded out
They were
last
washed
week.
out.
And then they didn't go, I think it was run during the week, but they decided that we'll go to Perth where they were going to getting a nice track. And there's only half a dozen in his race, Liz.
Oh, right, you'd think on history.
Well, look, he's going to
should
need the run and be better for it, but yeah, he's trialled up nice, so
Yeah, they said his work's been
wouldn't surprise me. A nice little forward showing, and whatever he does after this, well, at his second and third starts, he'd be some sort of winnable chance, but we'll just see what happens Saturday.
Yeah.
Jay Brown on board. I don't know much about the Perth jockeys.
No, neither do I.
As long as
So
they
I
can
can't
steer
help
him straight. Not like Dean Oliver yesterday. Did you say that?
No.
You got 20 meetings for giving Dean Yendall a shirt front on the home turn.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Obviously was deserved then.
Yeah.
Streets of Dubai at Morfordville also on Saturday in a 1200 metre maiden.
A lot of ability this horse, Liz, and he's unfortunately drawn wide as well. What's going on with these barriers?
Well, I was going to ask you.
I know, it's not just Victoria, it seems to be everywhere.
We're having a horror run.
But anyway, Hazy, David, and young Ben who's over there looking after him, they're quite confident that he'll run a really good race.
Yep.
I think they might have liked it being 13 or 1400, but it's 12. It was 1,000 metres last time, got on really well in the last 100. So I think they reports were just to let him settle where he's comfortable and then get him working home. So I think they expect him to be right in the money list, just gleaning the confidence. I know David's a very confident man at the best of times, worst of times, but
Things always go.
Yeah, I've seen enough when I watched that first run he had over there to suggest that I reckon he'd be right in the money.
Yep. Okay, another good tip.
Yep.
Okay, then to Sunday, Dash of Maple Echuca.
Yeah, she was in Friday and drew. As someone said, she drew Barry 18 of 17 runners, so you can't get no wider.
We're going that bad at the barriers.
So it was just straight away we said, well, she's in form, she's ready to win. What we've scratched her from a 1400 metre race was probably the distance we need, but unfortunately we couldn't find a 14, but we've gone to the 12. We're just thinking on top of the ground at 1200. As much as she looked like she got through the heavy, she'd probably be better on top of the ground.
Yeah.
So we're thinking that might eliminate the fact that it's a little bit shorter. And look, she goes in with a huge chance, so I reckon Daniel Moore rides, has drawn a nice gate.
Yep.
If she can be anywhere near him on the home turn, she'll be strong late.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
Righto. Then also, other side of the, or other end of the state, Warrnambool.
Yep.
Firstly, the Dragon,
Yeah, she's back, the big girl who gave us all a big thrill during the winter, didn't she?
She's been wonderful.
Oh, it wasn't before the winter, it was.
Yeah.
Leading into around June, she strung 3 together, I think.
that,
2 in town,
yeah,
1
so
at
she's
First up.
already. Yeah, so
and she's been going around the trials as like Vo Rogue, leading up and keeping on going. So she's obviously feeling well. She looks $1 million.
She'll need this run though, don't you think, Pete?
Well, I mean, she's a stylist. She's probably going to need 3 or 4. I think sometimes you can see the stars just at that first fresh run, they can really run well.
Yes.
So I wouldn't surprise me if she's around about the money. But you're right. I think it's 3rd or 4th run in over 2,000.
Build up the distance for sure.
And obviously we'd love it just as much as we don't want the run. If it just stayed a little bit wetter for the next 6 weeks, that's not asking much, is it?
Might knock a few of the others out of the equation, that's
but it's
all.
good to see her back.
Yes, yes.
And the other runner,
Equieto.
he's a huge chance, he's got to be. He's 3rd up, obviously didn't get the best of trips at Geelong and that synthetic.
No.
He was wider than we would have liked.
It didn't pan out very well in
No,
that race, did it? So.
and he was really good at Warrnambool his first up run, so I would think he'd be almost cherry ripe, and I'd be disappointed if he wasn't 1-2. Not each way, 1-2. And we've got.
Is this a Morgs tip? We'll wait till later for that.
We've got the Group 1 winning rider on Liz.
Yeah, so we're big congratulations to Dean, who, as everyone knows, rides a lot of horses for us, and absolutely marvellous to see Dean finally ride his first Group 1 winner in Sydney on Yankee Rose.
I don't think he quite gets the opportunities. I mean, he showed that he can be a good jockey at that level. And look, I know it's a huge thrill for Dean and Christine and their family, and thoroughly deserved.
Absolutely.
Been riding for 25 years, and you probably nearly think he wouldn't get a chance to ride a Group 1.
No.
I think, he's been riding winners left, right and centre of that, so he's a jockey in good form.
Yeah, so certainly well deserved, and well done, Dean. We're very thrilled for you.
And just back to Tim Tagler, we've got Brad riding
her.
Oh,
sorry, yes.
And he had a lot of success on her last prep. That covers them, Liz.
That's all the runners.
Yep, we've did a housework. We've got a function on tomorrow week.
Yeah, so we've still got some places for our do at the Emerald Hotel on the 21st on the Friday night. And a bit of news on a couple of special appearances there.
A couple of special guests, a couple of hot young trainers on the go. They're hot as in training ability.
Oh, I think
the
ladies reckon they're pretty hot.
Yeah, Archie Alexander and Matt Kamani. Both down at Ballarat, and obviously they're both making a really good fist of their early training careers in Australia, both from the UK, and lovely gentlemen to boot, Liz.
Yeah, a couple of very nice young gentlemen that...
so that should get the influx of lady attendances up. If you want to meet a couple of charming fellows, get along to the Emerald Hotel on the 21st, Liz.
So just drop me a line, either email or phone me to book your place. We'd love to see you along.
Yeah, obviously Matt's going to be training one of our yearlings that we'll have on, well, not on parade, but we'll have a little booklet out with the yearlings, and Matt's got hold of one of those, and Archie's got a 2-year-old Piero cock that he'll be training for us. So exciting to have the boys on board. Yep.
Very good. All right, Pete, what's your tips for
I think I've sort of half mumbled a few there.
Well, I think you've given it up.
Well, I was pretty good. I said last week that I said Darryl would get a double of a 4 on the Saturday, and we sort of got it.
Did you say which ones?
No, I didn't. I just said as a whole. That's my tipping way. I like Equieto.
Your best bet. Why am I letting you go first? That's not fair. You're going to pick the easy ones.
All right.
You've said it now.
I was going to say 2.
Okay. Which one else?
I also like Stringer Bell.
Right.
I haven't left you too much more. There's a couple others there, Liz. I reckon we've got 4 or 5 good chances.
I'm probably with you. Or Stringer Bell and Licorice Bullet for me.
Yeah, she's a good chance. And, without denigrating any of the others, Dash and Maple, Strutz and
that's
John High, they're all got good chances.
That's it.
A couple are probably still a run away, but they're all there, and we've got them right in the right direction.
Very good. All right. Well, thanks for coming out today.
No, pleasure, Liz. It's good. And beautiful sunshine as we sit here. And that little bit of background music is the frogs in the pond.
Can they hear that?
I don't know, they might, we'll find out.
All right,
I can hear it.
All the best, everyone. Good luck on the punting. If you've got a runner, all the very best, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
That extra 6 shot, I would have got all of it. Anyway, come down on the ground, all take off. Running with the horse, you know. If that had been rigid, all I would have got all that. You know. But no, kicking and putting right in the jockey. Suspended 6 foot off the horse in the air, I could hear the camera read mine.